ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, the whole world watched when the Arabic Spring uprisings were sweeping over northern Africa and the Middle East. Hundreds of thousands of people in Cairo went to the Tahrir Square and stayed until the dictator gave up. Just a few weeks after this, the Egyptian Social Democratic Party was founded. And only 3 months after its birth, they took part in the first parliamentary election and became the biggest secular party and the third biggest party in the country. This remarkable success has been under the leadership of the party leader, newly re-elected at the party congress, Mr. Muhamed Aboulghar. It is with honor and respect that I welcome you to our Congress. Please, the stage is yours.
Comrades from the Swedish Social Democratic Party and other sister parties, it's a great honor for me to speak in your national conference. The Swedish Social Democratic Party has created one of the most stable democracies in the world. You created a great social welfare system in Sweden, as well as a well-balanced private enterprise, well-controlled by a reasonable tax system. Historically, the political position and political attitude of fairness and justice towards the international problems led by your late Prime Minister Olof Palme made him a great idol for us when we were students in Cairo. We are happy with the strong support we got from the Swedish Social Democratic Party to our young party, which is only 18 months old. We had assistance in areas of training, campaigning, and organization, and many other areas during the past year, and we are looking forwards for more future cooperation, and we thank you very, very much for this support for us. Social democracy. Social democracy is a relatively new term in Egypt. We were not allowed to form a political party before the revolution. After the revolution, two groups, one from the leftist background and one from liberal background with interest in social welfare, came together, and after several meetings, we have reached a consensus to form a program. Its main theme is democracy, and based on a program very close to the program of the Swedish Social Democratic Party. It took us 15 months of hard work organizing the party. Meanwhile, we were forced to campaign for general election only after 3 months, and you have heard the result from the chairman of your party. Right now, we have over 14,000 active members, and our internal elections in last August was finished, which within our members, we have 22% Christians and 21% women. These ratios was exactly represented in the elected positions. This is by far the highest ratio of women and Christians in any party or any organization in Egypt, where both are usually marginalized. Our slogan was social justice and equal opportunities for Egyptians, irrespective of color, sex, or religion. After the Arab Spring, we thought that the economy will improve and democracy will immediately prevail. However, that was a dream that did not materialize, unfortunately. Now we realize that there is a true danger of changing Egypt and possibly other countries in the area from horrible dictatorships to a disastrous fascistic regimes. Last week, it was published in the front page of our daily newspapers, as well in the New York Times, that the public prosecutor in Egypt summoned me on the top of the list of 10 people for interrogation in a step to frighten the opposition. So far, I did not receive an official request. I knew they want to silence all democratic voices, particularly those defending the rights of women and Christians, as well as human rights in general. Last Sunday, they summoned the most popular TV satirist. His weekly program is viewed by 15 million people in Egypt on vague charges, including insulting the president and Islam, and he was freed on a bail of £15,000. Meanwhile, High Court decided that the appointment of the current public prosecutor is not constitutional, as he was appointed by the president and he should have been appointed by the Supreme Judicial Council. Now there is a big legal battle going on and demonstrations asking the public prosecutor to resign, accusing him of being unfair to the secular people and strongly supporting the Muslim Brothers. We must work very hard to build democracy in Egypt. We need the support of you and of the whole world to keep our media free, to make sure that the Egyptian women have equal rights as men and have our personal freedom well kept. We cannot fulfill our objectives of achieving real social justice in Egypt without having a democratic regime and improved economy. Solidarity among social democratic parties is important to achieve our goal. Thank you again and wish you a successful meeting, and hopefully you will succeed in the coming election and go back to the government.
Mr. Aboulghar, thank you very much for your speech. I can assure you that you have our support, and I know that we have your support. So in a global economy, we need more of social democratic values. We will work with that together. Thank you again for what you did in Egypt. It is admirable. We admire you. We respect you. Thanks for being at our Congress.